And student list. Unreal. Now, can you hear me? Can you see me? I need to know before I begin. Thank you. Let me test here. Can you hear me? All right, good. You can hear me. Great. Now, let me turn on my iPad and then we will get started. There we go. Now, thank you for being here. I'm so glad so many of you are on my live and not celebrating Thanksgiving. Like, honestly, why do we need Thanksgiving? It's just a way to skip school. And I think that's ridiculous. You should never skip school, okay? Thanksgiving does not rock, okay? Turkey is disgusting. No one likes to eat turkey. Now, we're going to go over the rules of my live before we begin, okay? Rule number 1 of my live, this is a pro-school live stream. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me. Because I'm forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live. Rule number 3, my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, get that off my screen, Geometry. You are banned from my live. You are never allowed in here again. Get out now. You are the second person to be banned from this live. Get out now. Get that off of me. I am not a cat. I'm a human being. Rule number 3 of my live. If you send a large super chat, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it sees my screen. And finally, rule number 4 of my live, the one that Geometry doesn't know how to follow. You are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. The whole reason why I'm live is to read your comments. So when you cover the comments, I can't do the live. And when you put stuff on my head, I look like an idiot and no one listens to me. No one wants to see me look like an idiot. Anyways, as I was saying, Geometry, you're banned. I am banning anyone and everyone who sends a gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. You will get banned. They disrupt my live. I've said it 5 times, so let's move on. GMD, think of the $5 green super chat. GMD says, remember me, Unk? You can never escape me, bozo Unk. I am not Unk. Do not call me Unk. I am only 24 years old. That is not old. That is not Unk. And I do remember you, and you're on the banned student list. So you can leave my live now, GMD. Of course, though. GMD sent a $5 green super chat. That's the number 1 largest one of the whole live. And that means if it stays away for the whole live, GMD's name and their name alone is going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every live. And right now it's GMD. So they're going to be named number 268. Thank you, GMD. Get that off my screen right now, Clutch. I know you're thankful for me, but do not cover my chat like that. Get it off my screen. I'm going to assume, Clutch, you did not hear me when I went over my rules, so I'm going to forgive you for that, okay? Let me make it very clear. You are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. When you send a gift that covers my chat, I can't read the comments, and the whole point of this live is to read the comments, and when you send a gift that goes on my head, I look like an idiot, and no one wants to see that. Kenneth comments, bro got anger problems. I do not have anger problems. Thank you very much. I have never been angry in my entire life. You can just leave my life now. You are not going to accuse me of being like that, okay? I am not an angry person. I am very nice. I am very nice on every live. Get that off my screen. GMD, get out of my live now. It is not Halloween. Today is literally Thanksgiving. Even though I hate Thanksgiving, you still need to remember that Halloween is done. Mia comments, bro is crashing out. I'm literally not crashing out. I am just talking. I am just speaking. How is this crashing out, okay? This is not crashing out. If you think I'm crashing out, then you need to leave my live, honestly, Mia. Mia, I'm putting you on the bad student list. You don't talk to me like that, okay? I'm the owner of this live. You do not talk to the owner of this live like that. Thank you very much. Who did that? Who did that? Gael, get out of my live now. You're banned. Get that off my head. I am banning anyone and everyone who sends a gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. And Gael, you have been banned for doing that. Ridiculous, honestly. Nicole Cranfield, wow. Nicole Cranfield, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. Nicole, that is the #1 largest super chat of the entire live, and that means if it stays that way for the whole live, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live, and right now it's you. So you're going to be named number 268 on the honor roll. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Thank you for not being rude to me. Thank you for not cyberbullying me. Nicole says, "Happy Thanksgiving. I would thankful for Bella. I I am wait. I would be I don't know what you're trying to say. Oh, I would be thankful if you put Bella on the bad list because she said you look like Winnie the Pooh. He's a bear that hates school." Thank you, Nicole Cranfield, for watching my back. Bella's going on the bad student list. And you're going on the super good student list, as per usual, Nicole Cranfield. Thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. That is crazy. I am not Winnie the Pooh. I don't like Winnie the Pooh. Don't use that name anyways. That name has potty humor in it. That's not funny. We don't talk like that in this live. Thank you, Nicole. You're a good student, Nicole. Thank you for not disrespecting me. See, it is Thanksgiving, so that means when you join my live, you will be nice to me. GMD, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, GMD. GMD says, 24 years old is Unk Bozo. Womp womp, cry about it. I am not an Unk. I am 24 years old. I am not a bozo either. I'm not going to womp womp cry about it. You womp womp cry about it. I am the owner of this live, not you, buddy. You do not tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. And of course, you sent a $10 yellow super chat that's tied for the #1 largest one of the whole live, which means that both you and Nicole are going to go on here if it stays that way. So thank you. I appreciate that. Get out of my live. You do not talk to me like that ever. Michael says, "Happy Thanksgiving." Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. But we do not like Thanksgiving here. You know why? Because Thanksgiving means no school. And that's ridiculous. We should always have school. IlJays, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, IlJays, for not leaving a rude comment. I'm going to put your name on the good student list, Jays. Thank you for not being rude and harassing. Get that pumpkin pie off my screen right now, GMD. You are banned for the rest of your life. Same with you, Gael. I made it very clear. I hate that pumpkin pie with all my heart. That is my most hated thing to ever... Get that off my screen right now. You are banned. Anyone who thinks that's funny is banned. Anyone who does that is banned. Anyone who sends a gift that either goes in my head or covers my chat, like, who did that? Kylie, like Kylie just did? You will get banned. When you put stuff on my head, I look like an idiot. And when you cover my chat, I can't read the comments. And it ruins the whole live. Get that off my screen right now, Wolfpacks. You are banned. Look at how that pumpkin pie looks at me. Look at how it looks at me. Anyone who does that pumpkin pie, I'm going to ban your entire family. Get that pumpkin pie off my screen. You're banned permanently. Ridiculous, honestly. Isabel, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Isabel says, "Himiku Yumeno hair." Get that off my head right now. Get out of my live. I don't know who that is, Isabel, but I'm going to assume that's a compliment. So you're going to go on my good student list. Thank you, Isabel, for not cyberbullying me and being rude to me. See, isn't it that much better when we're all nice and respectful to me? That's what makes this live amazing, when everyone here is nice and respectful. IlJays, wow. IlJays just sent a $10 yellow super chat. IlJays, that is crazy. That $10 yellow super chat, that is tied for the #1 large super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, your name, GMD's name, and Nicole's name, all three of your names are going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 large super chat of every live, and right now it's all three of you. So you'll all go on here. Thank you. I appreciate that. IlJ says, "Happy Thanksgiving." Happy Thanksgiving to you too. I personally do not like Thanksgiving because I don't like turkey. I don't like missing out on school. And I also don't like sitting around doing nothing all day. But if you like Thanksgiving, that's okay. Jays, you're going to go on the super good student list. Thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. That's crazy. Thank you. See, this live stream is so much better when I'm not getting constantly harassed. Who said I'm the best streamer? Marcus says, "You're the best streamer." Thank you, Marcus. I know I am. I'm the teacher's pet, so why wouldn't I be the best live streamer? I'm the best at every single thing I do. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, it's not that hard to be nice to me, so thank you. How do I say that name? Manarchy. Thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you. Get that off my head right now, Isaac. You are banned from my live. I am not a cat. I am a human being. Anyone who finds this funny, you will get banned. Isaac, you're banned. Why is this still in my head? Why was that still in my head? Get out now. Manarchiani says, if all knowledge vanished, but one child still asked what. Get that off my head right now, Isaac. You are banned from this live. Anyone who sends those cat ears will get banned. I am not a cat. I am a human being. I am the owner of this live, and I'm telling you right now to cut it out. Manarchiani, education would never be dead. It would be reborn because education is the most amazing thing to ever exist. If education ever dies, then I would no longer be here because I would always be an advocate for education because I love education. I love school. There is nothing more amazing than school. I would rather be at school. Can I speak for 2 seconds, Isaac? Get that off my head. Get that off my screen. You are banned from my live. Timmy, you're also banned. You do not want to test me. I am the owner of this live. I do not care if it's Thanksgiving. I will ban you from here. Timmy, you're banned. Get on my live now. Get off of my screen. You're banned, buddy. Get out. Who said this is funny? Rebecca comments, this is too funny. Rebecca, I'm not being funny. There is nothing funny about the cyberbullying and harassment that is going on right now, okay? If you find this funny, then I want you out of my live. It's honestly ridiculous. Like, I am here. You know, we're going over the rules of a live again, because this is ridiculous. Rule number 1 of my live, this is a pro school live. That means you are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me, because I'm forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live. I choked on my own spit there. See, this is what... Get that off my... I am not a cat, I'm a human being. Electric, get out of my live now, you're banned. Anyone who finds that funny, I want you out of my live. This is not funny. This is called bullying. This is called cyberbullying. Rule number 3, my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4, my live, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. The whole reason why I'm live is to read your comments. So when you cover the comments, I can't do the live. And when you put stuff on my head, I look like an idiot and no one listens to me. You're banned if you do that. I'm banning anyone and everyone who does that, so get out now. Ricky, thank you for the super chat. You're banned. Get that off my screen. Right? Who did that? The Cooper? Get out of my live now, Cooper. You are never allowed in this live stream again. Ricky comments, you are a cat. I am not a cat. It is not my fault that people are putting these cat ears on me. I am a human being. I am the owner of this live. Chief, you need to leave my live now. It is not Halloween. It is Thanksgiving. It is literally, Mara, I know you're thankful for me, but get that off my screen right now. Get it off. Thank you, Mara. I appreciate that. Rush, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Rush. Rush says, hope you had a horrible Thanksgiving. 7-head Unk Megamind. Justin Fields sucks. Like school, get a job. 6'7", spam pumpkin pie. Get a job application. Mega forehead. Are you out of your mind? That entire super chat is rude and disrespectful, and I want you out of my live now. You will not talk to me like that. I am not Megamind. I am not bald. I am not blue. I do not have a large forehead. The Jets do not suck. I do not need a J-O-B. I do not have a 7-head. I am not Unk, and yeah, I did have a horrible Thanksgiving because I was not in school today, buddy. Rush, you're banned. You're banned like every live stream so far. You need to leave my live and never come back. Get out now. Shame on you, Rush. Nicole Cranfield, think of the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole says, I did some homework today. Just a heads up, too, that someone in here has a username with your name and the J word and 6'7", and their profile picture is Mr. Boss. He's old, and that's bullying. Whoever's name is Koydog67, you need to leave my live now. That is not funny. That is so rude. That is so disrespectful. You do not use my name. Now, get that off of me! Whoever did that, you're banned from my life for the rest of your life. Your entire family's banned. Get it off! I am not the king. I'm the teacher's pet. I'm the owner of this live. You will leave my live now. Who did that? Goat Dill Pickle sent that royal crown. Goat, I'm going to assume you're new here, so I'm going to thank you for that, all right? But in the future, please remember that gifts like that are banned because not only do they cover my head, they cover my chat, which ruins my live. Thank you, Goat. I appreciate that. But enough. Thank you, Goat. That's crazy, though, Goat. Thank you for that crown. I appreciate that. Jackson, thank you for the $5. Make sure you subscribe to both of them, by the way. Jackson, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Jackson. Jackson says, have an amazing Thanksgiving. The only thing making me enjoy school is band. Band? What do you mean, band? Band is not a real class, okay? Band, recess, lunch, music, all those classes are not educational. How dare you, Jackson? You should not enjoy school because of band. You should enjoy school because of mathematics, science, reading, all those classes, all right? Thank you. Crinkly, thank you for the super chat. Get on my live. Don't comment stuff like that. That is rude. Shout out to Nicole Cranfield, by the way. So Nicole, Jace, and who was it? GMD. All three of them sent a $10 yellow super chat. Get that off my screen right now, Mary. You are banned from my live. Anyone who sends those cat ears, you will get banned. I am not a cat. I am a human being. Get out now. Shout out to GMD, Nicole, and Jace. All three of them sent a $10 yellow super chat. That is the number one largest one of the entire live, which means if it stays that way for the whole live, all three of their names are going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every live, and right now it's all three of them. So thank you to all three of you. You're going to go on there. Thank you for that $10 yellow super chat, the number one largest one of the whole live. Thank you. See, it's not that hard to shut up and be nice to me, okay? Thank you, Bells, for the makeup brush. I appreciate that. Thank you, Austin, for the clapping seal. See, those gifts are the ones I appreciate because they do not cover my chat and they do not cover my head. Thank you. I appreciate that. Gavin, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Gavin, for not leaving a rude comment. You're going to go on the good student list. Thank you. Jackson, thank you for the super chat. Jackson's... Get that off my screen right now, Tay. How dare you? How dare you cover my chat with that heart? I want you out of my live now. What did I just say about that? Jackson says, I do love science. Sorry for making you mad. It's okay, Jackson. It's not your fault. I know you're a good student. Get that off my screen right now, Alex. You're banned. Thank you, Jackson. I appreciate that, honestly. Do we need to go over the rules of a live again? This is absurd. Just RJ. Wow, Just RJ. Thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. Just RJ. That $10 yellow super chat. That is tied for the number one large super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays away for the whole live, you, Jace, Nicole, and GMD, all four of your names are going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one large super chat of every live. And right now it's all four of you. So all four of you will go on there. Thank you so much. That is crazy. Get that off of me, Mary. You are banned from my live. Get out now. Anyone who does those cat ears is banned. Just RJ, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. I apologize for that interruption. Just RJ says, school is the best. Thank you, Just RJ. That is exactly what I want to see in here. School is the best. There is nothing more amazing than school. Anyone in here who doesn't like school is either a liar or a horrible person. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist. And if you don't like school, you are not allowed to be in my live. Rush, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Rush. Rush says, I will not leave I will not leave. 9-head Unk 6'7", get a job, Jets suck. The Jets are the best football team ever, number one. Number two, I do not have a 9 head. I am not Unk. I am 24. I was born in 2001. That is literally not Unk. I don't need a JOB either. Don't talk to me like that. I'm the teacher's pet. I'm not the boss's pet. Get out now. Honestly. Rush, you've been banned. You know what? No, we're going over the rules of Alive again. I don't care. This is insane. The amount of rude comments is absurd. It is Thanksgiving. Even though I don't like Thanksgiving, that means that you are required to be nice to me. Okay. Rule number 1 of my live. This is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to leave any rude comments about school here. Alex, get out of my live. You're banned. Rule number 2 of my live, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single one out loud so the entire live. Electrical, get out of my live now. It is not Halloween. It is Thanksgiving. Rule number 3 of my live, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And finally, rule number 4 of my live, the most important one, you are not allowed to send any type of gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat. The whole reason why I'm live is to read your comments. So when you cover the comments, I can't do the live, and when you put stuff on my head, I look like an idiot and no one listens to me. Thank you. Anyone and everyone who sends a gift that either goes on my head or covers my chat, I will ban you from this live. You will get banned. I don't care who you are. Electrical, you are banned from this live. You heard me. Banned. I don't care who you are. I will ban you from this live if you send a gift that goes on my head or covers my chat. I don't care. You will get banned. Thank you. Man Arcani, thank you for the $5 green super chat. Thank you, Man Arcani. What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about there. I have never said anything like that. You can leave my live if you're going to say rude things like that. All right. All I'm saying is that school is the most amazing thing to ever exist, and it is, okay? So don't you dare twist my words. Nicole Cranfield, think of the $5 green super chat. Thank you. Nicole says, Tyler isn't old, he isn't Megamind, and he isn't Mr. Boss or Pim. He is smart and 24 and nice. Thank you, Nicole Cranfield. So are you. That is the kind of comment I want to see. I want to see more nice comments like that. I want to see more nice comments telling me how awesome I am. Thank you, Nicole. Ruth, thank you for the $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth, that $10 yellow super chat, that is tied for the number 1 largest super chat of the entire live. That means if it stays that way for the whole live, you, Just RJ, Jace, Nicole, and GMD, all 5 of your names are going to go on the... Get that pumpkin pie off my screen now. Who did that? 1 second. Who did that? The Minutemen? Leave my live now, you are banned. I hate that pumpkin pie with all of my heart. It is my most hated gift. The way it looks at me, the way it mocks me, the way it covers all my chat. You are banned. Anyone who does that is banned for the rest of their lives. Anyone who does that, I'm banning your entire family. As I was saying, all 5 of them are going to go on the official Koydog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every live, and right now it's all 5 of them. So they'll all go on there. That is crazy. Thank you so much to all 5 of you for that $10 yellow super chat. The number 1 largest one of the whole live. I can't remember the last time we put 5 people on the honor roll. That is going to be an accomplishment. That is crazy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Andrew comments, job. Andrew? I do not need or want a JOB. I am the teacher's pet, not the boss's pet. Ricky, get that off my head now. You are not allowed in this live anymore. I am the teacher's pet for the final time. Nothing about what I do aligns with jobs. I have never once said anything good about jobs. Stop telling me to get one. All right? I am only 24 years old. That is not Unk. I do not want or need a JOB. I am still very young. I can still be in school. Almond, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Almond. Almond says, my brother and I love school. Also, 6'7" sucks. Get that off of me right now. Who did that? Who's covering my screen? No sub. You are not allowed on my live anymore. You are banned. Are you kidding me? Not only do you cover my head, you are covering my entire screen. Get that out of here. You are banned. Anyone who finds that funny is banned. That is not funny. That is disrespectful.